Here with head coach Ryan Brady. Coach, you guys just finished up practice on Wednesday. Going into a big game against Davenport. Just how's the team looked this week for this matchup?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, loving 74 degrees here in November, basically. So, but yeah, great spirits. Great practice, guys flying around. It was a lot of fun today.
This game against the Panthers has been close the last couple of years. 3-point loss last year. 1 point, I believe, 2 years ago. So this series has been really competitive. I think the all-time series, the average margin of victory is 8 points. What do you guys have to do just to flip that score around in your advantage?
Yeah, the last 2 years have been right down to the wire, like to the last play, and so we've had some great matchups with Davenport, and so two good football teams battling it out, and so for us, we just got to take care of the football. We've the last 2 years we've turned the ball over, and so we need to take care of the football and play a clean game, offense, defense, special teams, and I think if we can take care of the football, I think we'll be in great shape.
The Cardinals, you guys have the number one defense in the GLIAC, rushing defense in the GLIAC right now. Davenport's got the leading rusher in the league. What does that unit just have to do to slow him down?
Yeah, we've got to really gap sound, and we've got to tackle, and they've got a couple backs, and so they do a nice job, and so they definitely can pound it on the ground, and we need to get off the field on defense, and then offensively we've got to be able to run the football and control the tempo and the clock and keep our defense fresh. So, I think one of the big keys to the game will be which team can establish the run.
Appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck this week.
Yeah, thanks, Corey.
Here with Micah Kretzinger. Micah, you just finished up practice. How are you feeling going into a big matchup against Davenport this week?
We're feeling good. We know it's we got to control what we control. It's our effort, our energy, our intensity, and we want to be 1-0 at the end of the week. And so we're trying to be 1-0 every day, and that's the message we're preaching.
As a linebacker, you guys get to go against the number one rusher in the GLIAC. You guys have the number one rush defense in the GLIAC, so that should be a fun matchup. How are you feeling? What have you seen on tape as far as that guy goes?
He runs hard. We want to be able to shorten the edge on him and make him run in between the tackles, and we feel like we have a good game plan going in for that. And so our job is to make sure that if he does make a big run, we just tackle him and make sure that we can get to the next play. But I'm feeling good about our defense and feeling the way that we control the run a lot.
You had a really nice game last week, 10 tackles against Wayne State. How do you keep that momentum and just push your teammates to these final couple games of the season?
I mean, we say 1-0, but it starts with me. You got to win every single moment. So, from the film room to the weight room to nutrition, everything matters. And so, if I want to keep up this performance, I just got to keep doing little things right, keep encouraging my teammates, and then at the end of the day, all that will help pay dividends on Saturday.
The last 2 years, this game's been really, really close. 3-point difference last year, 1 point difference 2 years ago. Has this kind of been a game you've had circled on your calendar?
For sure. You lose two big games like that. 2 years ago, they kept us out of the playoffs, and last year it came down to the wire. And so we want to win the conference game. We want to be conference champions. And so, every game is important, and every single conference game. And, as much as we say this is another conference game, of course, you got to have this one circled.
Appreciate your time, Mike, and good luck this Saturday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm here with defensive lineman Leonard Henry. Leonard, you guys just finished up practice. How are you feeling going into this game against Davenport this week?
I'm feeling good. I got all my guys with me, so I'm feeling great.
Leading the nation in sacks right now. What have you been doing this year that's just kind of helped you become a menace in the backfield?
Following my coach's process. Sticking to their process and just being consistent, working hard every day.
This game this past couple of years has been a really close game. 3-point difference last year, 1 point difference 2 years ago. Has this kind of been a date you guys have had circled on the calendar?
Every day we have circle on the calendar. Nameless, faceless opponent. We want everybody.
I appreciate your time, Leonard, and have a good luck this week.
Thank you.
Here with Mason McKenzie. Mason, going in Davenport week this week. You made your collegiate debut last year against this team. Just how you feeling after your preparation this week?
Yeah, it's exciting to get another chance at them because last year didn't necessarily go the way we wanted, and it was in a heartbreaking fashion. So definitely have had this one circled for a year. But I feel like we've been preparing really well, and like Leo said, we've got, as long as we're all together, I feel like we're at our best. So.
Just for you coming in, redshirt freshman, you got one start last year, but being the starter this year, how is that? How do you feel if you've progressed this season now that you've kind of gotten almost a full season under your belt?
Spring ball was big for me to kind of just really learn the nicks and crannies of the offense, and then yeah, just coming into this year, every game, I feel like I've been improving and it's been slowing down for me. So I feel like just every start, it's definitely, I just feel like I've been able to get better after every game and just learn something from every game and take something away. So that's been a big piece of that.
You've been really strong this year, passing in the run this year. Davenport's got a pretty good defense. I think they're ranked 4th in rushing, and I think 4th in passing as well. So for you as the quarterback with your legs and your arm, what have you been kind of doing to kind of maybe neutralize them and effectively move the offense?
Yeah, I mean they've got a lot of athletes, and I think we like I said earlier, we just have to kind of grind them down, and I mean eventually the big plays might pop, and then we just got to keep grinding, and eventually we can make a few things happen. So just gotta stay disciplined on what we're doing, and eventually the big plays will come, I think.
Appreciate your time and good luck this Saturday.
Thank you.